Folks, we are back up live once again. We have a lightning delay that led to approximately a 40-minute delay. That was approximately 10 miles out of Arapaho. Today's feature game starts the 2023 Class A District 15 playoffs. It features the home Arapaho Butler Indians versus the Riverside Indian School Braves. The next game up will be at approximately 2:30, unless there is a run rule to get us back on the 12-2-4-6 format. And that game will feature the Hydro Eakley Bobcats versus the Sentinel Bulldogs. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the district championships here at Arapaho Butler High School. And we are now officially underway. Riverside up to bat. Number 7, Davis Landon. And strike him out, one down. Coming up to bat next, number 4, Isaac Hernandez. And in for another strike. And ring him up. Back-to-back Ks to start the game for the Indians. Coming up to bat next, number 3, David Camalti. Contact finally made with the ball for Riverside. Just a reminder, our next game up will feature Hydro Eakley versus Sentinel. It'll be a double elimination format, so we could potentially have games at least 2 tomorrow, 1 minimum. walk for Riverside puts a base runner on. Coming up to bat next, number 22, Edwin Felipe. Overcast today and a breeze, as you can no doubt hear in the headset.
One more now, set him down.
1-2 pitch count. And strikes him out. Arapaho Butler will head to the bottom of the first inning. Indians coming up to bat. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the 2023 Class A District 15 Championship Series. Coming up to bat at the bottom of the first inning will be Southall, Casas, and Davis. Now batting number 0, Giles Southall.
Come on, Giles.
Each team is successful getting a base runner on in the top and bottom of the first. Coming up to bat next, number 3, Aiden Casas.
Let's go, Wild Thing.
Proud grandparents out there watching the game today.
Go, IC.
They're checking on you. Don't.
In safe at second with the stolen base.
Hey, hey. Boy.
Alright, got a battle. Battle, wild thing.
Base runner remains at second. Normally we would have kept the field up at the right throw. That'll be an RBI single. So Arapaho Butler will jump out. Correction, RBI double. 1-0 lead for the Indians. He is going to steal and end safe at third. Southall with a triple with the steal, and the run scores. Coming up to bat next, number 16, Decker Davis. I was just saying we were in the process of trying to update something on the encoder panel, and instead of it holding, it dropped the feed, so we went ahead and just restarted it due to the delay. I apologize for any kind of whipping sound. If it gets to where it's totally unbearable, we'll cut the mic. District 15 features 3 teams that have been ranked in the top 20 for OSSAAA, 3 top 20 ranked teams in PNTV sets of rankings featuring Arapaho Butler, Hydro Eapley, and Sentinel. The only pairing in Class B or A to have that many top 20 teams as far as I'm aware. We'll keep you updated with scores throughout the state. Thus far, the Oklahoma Tigers and the Kiowa Cowboys have clinched district championships for A and B respectively. Several other teams are getting close to doing so today. Dale won victory from their district championship. All they have to do is defeat Frontier again. In the 5th inning, Chattanooga on top of Eric 4-2.
Battle 1-6.
Salo and Vanos have now entered the 1st inning, so that game is officially underway. So another walk, he loses the ball, run scores unearned, and make it a 2-0 lead for Arapaho Butler.
Alright, let's go, babe.
Now batting number 1, Rylan Moore. Proving to be a productive bottom 1st inning so far for the Indians. They've got a double with the stolen base, a walk, and then a wild throw scores the base runner. So in effect, Giles Southall responsible for both runs that Arapaho Butler has in a 2-0 lead.
Okay, right, I want a 3:35. Let's go.
Base runner goes, pitch is high, throw is going to be off the mark to the right side, goes to the second baseman. In safe on the stolen base. Infield pop-up fly, first base waves him off, loses it in the sun. However, he maintains the catch, falls down with it, and so there will be an out. Now batting number 8, Jackson Baker. And back-to-back flies out first base. He's earning his keep today, 2 down. Coming up to bat next, number 15, Orson Jabaro.
Come on, Big O. Oh, you gotta get
Base runner caught in between a potential suicide squeeze. He drops the ball. Going to resume. The tag is going to be applied again. And so he'll be out at third base. I lost track of whether or not that was a 6-5, 4-1 or a 6 again, but they tag him out after dropping. So your score through 1 inning, Arapaho Butler 2 and Riverside Indian School 0. Just a reminder, this is an OSSAA playoff game. The Oklahoma Secondary School Activities Association encourages everyone to be a positive supporter of your local school activities. After all, sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. Do the right thing.
Trying it out, okay. Today. Tell me how it works.
So the game, 40 minutes delay for Lightning in the area, closer to Clinton than it was here. Strikeout. That is the third K of the game. Thus far, Luke Bailey dealing on the mound. He has retired 3 of 5 batters faced. One with the walk, and then this one now up to bat. Correct. He has done 4 of 6. Now batting number 8, Isaac McKinsley. Strike there as well. Wicked shot right up the middle. That'll be a single, so Riverside has their first base runner on in the second inning after the walk in the first. Now batting number 14, Manny Toledo. Fires back into first, keeps him in high and tight. In for the strike. So we'll have an 0-2 pitch count with one down, one base runner on. 2-0 lead for Arapaho Butler after an RBI double that turned into a triple with the stolen base. Wild throw advances the same hitter and base runner home. Riverside stranded one in the first. Has another base runner on now here, top of the second. Late on the swing, another strikeout, and so now two down. Now batting number 6, Ellis Rufus. Bailey continues to stay high in efficiency, low pitch count.
Oh my God.
Maintaining generally the upper hand in every batter that he's faced other than one walk in the top of the first.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Money pitches on a mark and another strikeout. So 5 Ks thus far for the Indians. We'll head to the bottom of the second inning. Just a reminder, you're watching the 2023 Class A District 15 Championship games here at Arapaho Butler High School. Just a reminder, this is an OSSAA playoff game. The opponent is not the enemy. Cheer for your team, not against the opponent. Practice good sportsmanship, because sportsmanship is everybody's responsibility. Do the right thing. Returning to the plate, number 15, Orson Javara.
Come on, Big O.
He'll get a second crack at it here after the pickoff tag in between second and third base to end the first. Just a bit outside. Down the pike for the strike.
Okay, we'll get this one, Orson.
I believe we've gotten an error on the scoreboard after the wild pitch and the strike there. Should be 1-1. So it should be 1-2 now instead of 2-1 by my count.
It's just your stat line.
Hydro Eakley has made it here to the ballpark. Just waiting on the Sentinel Bulldogs for our next game. Another base runner on with the single.
Hey, Big-O!
Now batting, starting pitcher number 7, Luke Bailey. He hit high and tied at first, back safe. Bailey thus far with 5 strikeouts. Base runner steals. This will be the 5th stolen base in the game already for Arapaho Butler. Very aggressive on the base path. Indians trying to get back to 6-6-7 on the season, 16-8. Presently 15-8, coming off a great shot in the arm moral boost victories at the Hydro tournament. Correction, the Sentinel Baseball Tournament. Victorious over Burton, Granite, and Hydro Eakley. Unfortunately, unable to get many games on the board with Weatherford and Ampo doing festivals in back-to-back days last week. Rained out against Fort Cobb, Broxton. The Morin-rated Mustangs lose out on a tantalizing matchup, likewise against number 2 Calumet last Tuesday, giving us a teaser of what could be a potential state championship matchup game right now. You'd have to say that is the prohibitive favorites for Class B. Class A definitely still in play with a lot of teams beating each other this fall. One of the deeper Class A pools that I have seen in the 10 years that I've covered sports here in Oklahoma. Class B definitely on a down year and Class A on an uptick. Oklahoma the favorite with Rattan, Worcester, Wright City, and a slew of other teams chasing them. Silo, Dale, Tuska. Upstart Preston squad this year doing exceptionally well under head coach Ryan Hudson. So everyone here in this tournament trying to crack that Rubik's Cube for a top 10 ranking. So with the walk, we'll have base runners now on the corners, 1st and 3rd. Coming up to bat next, number 9, Caden Waldrop.
Okay. Smart. Here we go, Kay.
Just a reminder, since we started 40 minutes late, unless we have a run rule here, the 2 o'clock game will likely shift closer to 2:30 or maybe even after. It'll feature Hydro Eakley versus Sentinel. And then likewise, the 4 o'clock game could move backwards. Fires over to 3rd, base runner in safe at the 6th stolen base at 2nd. So winners will meet at approximately 4 up, and then losers of the 2 games today will meet in the final game of the evening at approximately 6 o'clock or up. That could change accordingly, depending upon how the games go here. A reminder, we will be broadcasting all Arapaho Butler games and Sentinel games. So we'll have a feed back up again approximately 10 minutes before the next game start. Inside pitch, walks, the bases loaded. So we now head back to the top of the lineup. Now batting number 0, Giles Southall. He had a RBI double that turned into a triple, stolen base to score 2 runs. Looking to replicate the magic here in the bottom of the 2nd, as Arapaho Butler has already reached top of the lineup. So that'll give you an idea of how productive they've been in only 4 outs of action so far.
Find a hole, put it through it. Let's go.
Game features a battle of Indians versus Braves. Next up, we'll have Bobcats versus Bulldogs on Prep Nation TV. Pitch is once again wild in the dirt. It'll take it to a 2-1 count. Arapaho Butler right out of Clinton, and Riverside Indian School outside of Anadarko, in case you're wondering or curious. Chopper is going to go right to the third baseman. In the glove, can't catch it, so that'll be an RBI infield single. And bases remain loaded for AB.
All right, let's go, Wild Thing.
Now batting number 3, Aiden Cassess.
It only hurts a little while, like you're dying.
All right, back in action. Bases remain loaded, only one down. In for the strike. Ball is put in play. It's going to be a dinger right at first base. Sack RBI, scores a run after we have a one unassist tag at first. So base runner does what he should, moves him to second and third, run scores.
We can score a lot of runs on 2 outs, boys.
Coming up to bat next, number 16, Decker Davis. Final scores to report throughout the state. Asher 17-0 over Gwinnett, being 13-0 over Stringtown. All of Oktaha's games that are reporting today actually were played last night. They clinched the District 1 championship, going a perfect 3-0 on the tournament, with victories over OK twice and Cameron. Former powerhouse back in the 90s, if you remember, the team that officially toppled the Asher baseball dynasty. And the bases loaded walk once again, third time of the game for Arapaho Butler. Now batting number 1, Rylan Moore. Zero lead for the Indians. They've doubled up 2 in the bottom of the first and 2 in the bottom of the second as well.
You can do it.
Those watching in the stream, please click subscribe. It'll prioritize content whenever you're in the YouTube app. You'll be more likely to see our streams. Also helps us with viewership numbers for sponsors. Just a reminder, this is an OSSAA broadcast game. If you happen to miss any of the game, join late. All you have to do is just click on the little white arrow button, hit play, look for the red line with the red dot, and take your finger on it, pull it backwards. You can cast it to a smart TV, your iPad, iPhone, Android, Kindle, PlayStation, PS4, Xbox, or any other device that you can access wireless data or have Wi-Fi connectivity. So the base is loaded walk and make it 5-0 for Arapaho Butler. Coming up to bat once again, number 8, Jackson Baker. Sending error E7 will score the second run and the third run. He is headed to third, going to be very close in safe, and we will call that officially a RBI single, and then E7 scores additional runs. It is an 8-0 lead for the hometown Arapaho Butler Indians. Perfect shot down third base line. Left fielder loses it in the grass, and as a result, second base able to steal all the way home. And obviously the base runner on third down is the dude that hit the ball and got everything going in motion. Batting once again, number 15, Orson Javara.
Come on, Big O.
We have an error on the scoreboard. They're in the process of correcting. It did initially say 9-2, then 9-0. Correct score is 8-0. Not to say that it won't be 9-0 here in a moment. Strikes him out. So the Indians score 4, strand 1. Your score through 2 complete innings, Arapaho Butler 8, Riverside 0. You're watching Prep Nation TV coverage of the 2023 Class A District 15 District Championship games. If Riverside is to get back in this game, this will have to be the inning that they will do it. Just taking the amount of runs that have scored, 2 in the bottom of the first, 6 in the bottom of the second. Run rule potentially in effect here through 3, 4, or 5 innings. Should this game maintain the lead and Arapaho victorious, they will play again at approximately 4 p.m. against the winner of Hydro Eakley and Sentinel. And then should the game hold, Riverside would then play the final game of the night at approximately 6 p.m. against the loser of Hydro Eakley and Sentinel.
If you don't mind, I'm just going to run it in front of you. Thank you all. I apologize.
Promoting education and the understanding of groups that have social and cultural differences is an integral part of education-based activities. Every student participating in activities at OSSAA member schools is entitled to participate in a safe school environment that is free from bias. Any form of bias, including demeaning comments, racial, ethnic, or homophobic slurs based on social or cultural differences, will not be tolerated in education-based activities. This is a message from OSSAA, not Prep Nation TV.
I think you're right. Oh, you did? Yeah. Well,
Batting in the top of the third inning for Riverside will be Anderson, Davis, and Hernandez.
Yeah, I think we'll have to run one from the dugout. Thank you, sir. I appreciate y'all's help.
Coming up to bat, number 1, Ezra Anderson. Okay, prep shout out to the Lindsay Leopardettes. They are regional champions in fast pitch softball and headed to state. One of our 10 finalists for Prep Nation's softball player, or pitcher, I should say, of the year on the Leopard squad. They outscored teams 30-0. So that's about as good as it gets in regional play. The aforementioned young lady, Miss Reese Flood. So congratulations to Lindsay on qualifying for state. Bringing up another strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting number 7, Landon Davis. Bailey now with 6 Ks in the game. He has been dealing aces throughout. Evens up the count, 1-1. Right to the pitcher. 1-3, ground out. 2 down.
All right, 2 down. Let's get this batter.
Up to bat next for Riverside, number 4, Isaac Hernandez. Check swing and he goes. Almost mirrors the other pitch, however, evens up the pitch count, 1 apiece. And swinging 1-2. Things not looking good for Riverside early on. Gave up 2 runs at the bottom of the first, 6 in the bottom of the second, and now down to their final strike here in the third. Getting perilously close to a potential run rule loss here to start the tournament play. Ball outside, low in the dirt to make it a 2-2 count. And now full count. And K-time. 7th strikeout of the game. Indians up to bat, bottom of the third coming up. Score updates. Worcester and Howe in the 3rd inning. The Wildcats 1 victory away from clinching District 2 in Class A. Dale with a commanding 21-0 lead over Frontier. one victory away from winning their district title. And it is Silo 9-0 over Vanoss. Rebels yelling and trying to go for 7 games, 1 in a row. As I stated prior in the game, 3 teams enter the tournament ranked in PNTV's top 20, 2 in OSSAA official rankings. The tournament is rich in tradition, a lot of good quality baseball in this area. The area probably overshadowed perhaps still by Clinton football and Weatherford football and baseball, but nonetheless Arapaho, Butler, Hydro Weekly, and Sentinel all in action this weekend and all ranked in the top 20 for PNTV's Week 7 tally. Now batting number 7, Luke Bailey. 7 has thrown 7. 7 strikeouts on the day and counting. Could close the game early here with a big bottom third. It's going to go out to center field, is hooking and flying deep. Oh, the way over the wall. And folks, that is a 335-foot blast over center field wall. 9-0 Arapaho with the home run. Wind caught it, and it just kept on going. So nicely done. Now batting at number 10, Jack Goldsberry. He is our starting right fielder of the day. Ball's put in play, perfectly spotted between third base, and it is another single for Arapaho Butler, base runner on. Now batting number 9, Caden Waldrop. Got him on a changeup.
Idaho, put it through it. Let's go. You need to make it 10. Come on.
We're a couple of pitches behind once again on the scoreboard. Hit by pitch, and 2-1 now for Arapaho Butler, first and second. Back to the top of the lineup, now batting for the 3rd time, as hard as that seems. 3rd time in 3 innings, 0 Giles Southall. So Arapaho is ravaging Riverside on the base path. We'll have a pitching change made here in the top of the 3rd inning. No outs, 2 base runners on, and he will inherit potentially 2 unearned runs. So Riverside starting pitcher done for the day, or at least I should say this game. Pitch counts and what it is should allow him an opportunity to pitch in relief later tonight if necessary. Now on the mound for Riverside, number 1, Azra Anderson. defeated Van Oz 12-0. Dale likewise on the threshold of a 21-0 victory over Frontier, and that will clinch a District 6 championship for the Pirates. So Silo now 2 victories away from headed to regionals. Dale qualifies with the victory over Frontier, just out and away from doing so, up 21-0. Okay, back underway.
Okay, Charles, move them around.
Ball is in the dirt. And Pocasset likewise 1 victory away from a district championship. They are up on Binger right now 9-1, so the Panthers on the verge of likewise clinching a Class A district championship today. That game is in the top of the 5th inning with the Bobcats up to bat. No outs and a 3-2 pitch count.
Connect now. Come on. You can do it.
Update on the score between Calumet and Kearney. Bottom of the first, Chieftains lead 3-0, base runner on second.
Take base. That's ball 4. That's 4. 1-2-2 is 3-1.
It's 3-1 now.
Push the momentum.
Get on one.
There you go.
And the base runner advances. Correction on the Dale score, they're now at 23-0. You would think that game would be called, but it's in the bottom of the 3rd. Two runners on once again. Now batting number 3, Aiden Casas.
Here we go.
And with the wild throw, 2 more stolen bases for the Indians. Runners now 2nd and 3rd.
Be smart.
Another score update to share. Top of the 1st inning already. Rattan 5-0 over Hayworth.
Go, get him home.
Likewise in Class B, a score update to pass along. Tupelo 8-0 over Calvin. The game is in the bottom of the second inning, 2 down with 2 base runners on. Class A action, Union City 2-1 over Santa Fe South. They'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning in that particular game. And we'll call that a 2 RBI single. Run score, Arapaho 11-0. Correction on the scoreboard being made forthcoming. Now batting number 16, Decker Davis. Worcester-Howe game remains 0-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. However, number 2 and number 3, according to the rankings, Worcester has the bases loaded now and just took a 1-0 lead on a hit by pitch. And base runner steals in safe at second once again. Gives him the corner on the call. Two 2-1 pitch count. Correction on the scoreboard, not 3-0, 2-1. Now we will have a 3-1 pitch count. And the base runner advances. So 2-on once again for Arapaho Butler. Now batting number 1, Rylan Moore. We'll have a courtesy runner at first base. Mr. Matthews will enter the game for the first time today. He'll be on first for Arapaho.
Move it around, Rylan, let's go.
Just off the plate. 2-0 count. Rips it to right field. It's going to fall. No effort whatsoever to catch it. And that'll load the bases. Coming up to bat next, number 8, Jackson Baker. Arapaho Arapaho officially 3 innings out from a potential run rule victory here in Game 1 of the opening session of the District 15 Championship games.
Go, Abe. Be ready for yours.
Double elimination format. 4 teams playing. Arapaho, Butler, Riverside, Hydro Weekly, and Sentinel. That will be the matchup pairing in our next game. Approximately 25 to 30 minutes after this game. RBI single. No error scored. He's going to be caught between a chase down and a throw. Scores again. E5 on the hold and bobble. And it is a 13-0 shellacking by Arapaho Butler.
All right, horse on, keep us going.
Returning to the plate once again, number 15, Orson Jabara.
Okay, big old, move him around.
Another rip, tag the base, tag the base. He doesn't, throws to first, and he gets the 5-3 ground out. So through 3, your score, Arapaho Butler 13, Riverside 0. We'll head to the top of the 4th inning with the Braves coming up to bat. You're watching Prep Nation TV. Worcester has taken a commanding 4-0 lead on Howe now in the 3rd inning. That is another Class A update. It's all Amber Pocasset now 10-1, bottom of the 5th over Binger Oni. Bases remain loaded for the Panthers, and that will give them an opportunity to win by run rule and clinch a district championship in Amber. So congratulations to head coach Cheyenne Graham and staff on the verge of yet another regional playoff. Update on the Calera and Earlsboro game, 17-0 Bulldogs. Top of the 2nd inning. Head coach Ricky Tiefetiller and staff looking to go to regionals once again. Calumet has just poured it on Kearney. In the bottom of the 1st inning, score 10-0. 1 out, 1 base runner on for the number 1 rated Calumet Chieftains. We have Fort Cobb Roxton and Calumet rated first. There is little to no difference between the 2 squads. We've covered multiple games for both, and they are absolutely the class of Class B this year. Dale is up to 25-0 over Frontier. They are officially 3 outs away from a run rule victory and a District 6 championship. Batting number 3, David Connolly. Class B action, Mill Creek and Schulter 0-0, top of the 1st. However, Schulter does have 2 base runners on 1st and 2nd. Hayworth gets on the board in the bottom of the 1st inning. Rattan leads 5-1. However, the Lions do have base runners on 1st and 2nd. Score update heading to the bottom of the third inning, Tupelo 10, Calvin 0 in Class B action. Now batting number 22, Edwin Felipe. Another score update to pass along. Wapanaka 16-4 over Coleman. Bottom of the third inning, Wildcats are up to bat. However, 2 down, no base runners on. At first. Third time in the game that Riverside has had a base runner on first. However, they have been unable to move them beyond first base, and that has been the problem.
Go, Jackson.
And called strike. Full count. Two. Correction. In for the strike. Another knockout punch being delivered by Arapaho Butler. Now batting at number 18, John Trayson. And they turn the double play, folks. 6-4-3. Returning to bat once again, starting pitcher number 7, Luke Bailey. Up the middle once again, all the way back to center field over the center fielder. This time it's not a home run, but it is a stand-up double in back-to-back bats for the starting pitcher, Luke Bailey.
After this game, so we'll try to be as quick as possible. I've got more cameras set up, so this one's
We'll pause briefly to get an equipment trade with head coach Holt.
Go, Lightning!
What we're probably going to need you to do is
We'll have a substitution in the batting order now. Number 31, Tack coming up to bat.
And then we'll probably go to infinity. Because of the sun, it should stop down. Other white balance. Yeah. I'll be back.
Walk will now put the base runners on first and second.
Where are you parked there? Like 3 or 4 trucks down. Just right back here? Okay, good. When you walk through
Second substitution in the batting order for Arapaho Butler, number 4, Brown, now up to bat. Error once again on the scoreboard, has 9-2. Not sure exactly what's been going on today, but it's been especially bad. So strikeout and 1 down. Another substitution in the batting lineup, number 25, Matthews. Infield pop-up fly.
We're gonna keep it.
Pitcher and catcher almost collide. Pitcher catches it infield, so 2 down.
But then we'll tape. So you'll run it, I'll tape it. Once this game is over.
Batting number 3, Aiden Kazaz. Fouls the ball off to stay alive, 1-2. Deep shot to center field. Perfectly executed, will fall. And that is enough for an RBI single. So congratulations, stolen base in, safe at second. Do not go to third, go back to second. There we are, 14-0. Returning to plate, number 16, Decker Davis. So obviously the 2 o'clock game is not going to start on time. We had a 40-minute lightning delay when lightning was detected in Clinton. And so as a result, the 2 o'clock game between Hydro, Eakley, and Sentinel will be delayed at least 25 minutes. It'll take them a short while to get the field reset, both teams on to do perfunctory line drills. And then we should be good to go for game 2 here at Arapaho Butler High School. It is day 1 action of the Class A District 15 games. Winner has to win at least 3, and any team with 2 losses by tomorrow is eliminated from the playoffs. Hooks it over to right field, flies out. So they strand 1. Your score through 4, Arapaho Butler 14, Riverside 0. For those that are wondering, yes, this is a run rule game. However, according to the playoff format, they get an opportunity to go into 5 innings before it gets called. So this will be the last at-bat for Riverside unless they are able to put some serious run production up on the board.
Oh, we're in the 5th, yeah.
Pitching change for Arapaho Butler. On the mound, number 8, Jackson Baker. Score updates to pass along here as we start the top of the 5th. Number 8, Isaac McKinsley back up to bat. Bottom of the 4th inning, it is Worcester 7-0 over Howe. They've got a base runner on second. Union City continues to lead 2-1 over Santa Fe South in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that'll put a base runner on once again. Riverside has got them on 4 of 5 innings. Just haven't been able to move a base runner past first yet. Now batting number 14, Manny Toledo. Score to report for Turner and Big Pasture. They'll head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Score remains 0-0. Tupelo victorious over Calvin 12-0. Number 3 or 5 rated Tigers will meet Haleyville next. Silo victorious 12-0 over Van Oss. They'll wait Colbert. Preston Varnum has officially began, and that score is 0-0, getting ready to head to the bottom of the 1st inning. And strikes him out to continue the trend. Now batting number 6, Rufus Ellis. Updating Class B action, Mill Creek 1-0 over Schulter. Top of the 2nd inning. Score to report again in Class B, Levy 11-1 over Sweetwater. Bottom of the 3rd inning, Bison still up to bat, base runner on 3rd. Congratulations to the Dale Pirates. They are District 6 champions after back-to-back victories over Frontier. Yesterday 11-2 and today 25-0. Score to report in Class A action, Canute 2, Cheyenne Radon 0, bottom of the 1st. Runners on 1st and 3rd for the Trojans. Clara Bulldogs defeat Earlsboro 18-0. Being likewise victorious 13-0 over Stringtown. And Amber Pocasset clinches the District 4 championship with back-to-back victories. Yesterday 15-2 over Bingeroni, today 11-1. Pitching change again for Arapaho Butler. Now on the mound, number 9, Caden Waldrop.
Go see our boys.
Boys, they're getting part of this. That's Victoria.
That'll do it. Your final score, Arapaho Butler 14, Riverside 0. You've watched Prep Nation TV coverage. Stay tuned for Game 2 coming up in approximately 25 to 30 minutes, featuring the Hydro Eagley Bobcats versus the Sentinel Bulldogs.
All right, let's do it, sir.